Hey everybody, Mrs. Van Pelt here. So I wanted to make a little video to help us navigate our way through Google Classroom we'll be using for summer session. And we're not going to just be using it for summer session, we're actually, when we come back in the fall, however that may be, we're going to be using Google Classroom campus-wide. It was a little tricky at first, but let me tell you, I got in there, explored a little bit, and it's been a little bit more comfortable for me looking and seeing what's going on. So the first thing you're going to do is get your computer, and I have a student computer right here, so I'm seeing the same things you are, and not on my computer, which has a lot more technical things in it. And what I'm going to do is, once I've logged in and I come to either screen, doesn't matter if it has a background or if it's just plain, you're going to look for the Google icon way over here. So go ahead and click on that. And since this may be your first time signing into Google Classroom, you're just going to use the search bar and sign in to a Google Classroom. Now you're going to get a variety of things that show up. The one that was easiest for me was to go right over here where it says sign in. It'll bring you right up to where you need to sign in. There is a Luther student email address already there. That's how you get into our computer. That is not how you get into your email address. So there will be a packet that I will hand out. It will have all the usernames, passwords, text codes, anything that you need on there for your student. So you're going to go down below. It says use another account. Just click on there. Now it will bring up the LU student at lousd.k12.ca.us up. Get rid of that beginning part because you'll put your student information in there. So go ahead and take a look at your list that you have. Find your student's name, go to Google Classroom, and you'll see the email address. Go ahead and put that in now. Okay, once you have entered it, you're going to hit the blue next. It will bring you to this page. It knows who you are, but now you have to have a password. So if you look right below the email address information, you're going to see your password. Go ahead and put that in. Okay, now that you have that, go ahead and push next. So it may bring you back to something like this. What you're going to do is look right up here. You'll know you're signed in when you'll see either a picture that you've entered or your first initial inside a circle. And just to the left of that, you're going to see this thing called a waffle. If you go ahead and click on that, you'll see your Google Classroom right below it inside there. Go ahead and click there. Okay, so you know you're in when you see this right over here, my name. It does have Mr. Speck there too. He is our tech guy. He'll be helping us along the way. A few things I want to show you on here. It's really cool. So go ahead and click on Summer School. This is your classroom. This is where you'll see all the different information coming through to you. It's called the stream, and you'll see it right up here. It says stream. Now on the stream, there's a couple of really good features to start off with. So as you begin exploring before we start summer school, go ahead and check a few of these things out. Mr. Speck has put here, watch this first. He has the title of the assignment, and then right down here he has a how-to video. You can go ahead and watch that. It was pretty easy to navigate through it. Had a lot of good information. There is another video right down here from Mr. Speck. Just says, hey, how do you taking a picture in Google Drawings? Similar to how we did in Seesaw. You could do a lot of those same features, but it's just right here. And then if you look down, there are some other things that have been entered. He entered a few days for me just because I'm still new to Google Classroom and I'm still learning how to do all of this. So as he entered this, let's go ahead and take a look. This will be an assignment. So I haven't created anything or put anything in there yet. It's just set in there. And then there'll be assignment attached to it. There'll be, in Mr. Speck's video, you'll be able to know how to turn in your assignments, how to grab them from here, and you can turn them in as you finish them. This I'm still working on, so it may just take me a few days as well. So the coolest thing, because I like agendas, as you all know, I make agendas for every week. We don't have to make agendas. You'll be able to log right into here and you will be able to come right over to this box on the left. It says upcoming, and it'll give you a day-by-day view of what's upcoming, what things that you need to be ready to do, be looking for. And this is a really good spot just to have all this stuff. So if I push view, I'm going to see the upcoming work that needs to be done. There's assignments for specific days, and just be mindful if you're only doing for Monday, just do Monday's work. Don't continue on all the way down. I'll set up a week's worth of work like I've done before as an agenda, but just do your day's worth of work. So these are the assigned. If you come over this box on the left, they're called the filters. This will show you, if you go to returned with grade, you'll be able to see any kind of corrections, any comments I have could be connected right here to this work. And if you're missing work, it will show up. You'll be able to know, because once that timer goes to 11:59, I think it is PM, then it goes into the missing that you haven't turned that work in yet. Okay, so that's a really good little place to be checking to see if you've got all your work, what grades you got. Okay, so I'm going to go to these 3 bars right up here. Click right back in there. That's your class. You have a calendar. And this I like too, because there's, like I said, there's a lot of different places you can find what's due, what you need to do. So find the one you like best and just stay there because they all match. So if I push the to-do list, it's going to look like this. So it will say Monday. On Monday, these are the 2 assignments that you'll have to do, and there'll be information in here. There may be a few more assignments in there, but it'll be all underneath Monday. If it says the next day, which will be June 9th, which will be a Tuesday next week, it'll say these are due. So you'll never really get lost and just stay in that day. If you have that work done, then you have it done. It will show you what you have completed if you go over here to done. See, I told you everything's going to be right inside here. It's really nice. Okay. back to summer school. All right. If there are, there's anything that I need to share with you, a video that we all have to watch, it could be an assignment, it just could be something up there. Just keep checking on your scroll. If it's something that has to be done, it'll be in your upcoming as an assignment. Like I said, I'm still new to this and working through it too, so this week I'll be exploring this a little bit more. If you do scroll down as you're exploring, there's a few other things that Mr. Speck has put in here, such as, what does the check mean? What does the star mean? The star in a pencil, the star in the books. I know there's one day that he put in here that it might just be a reading day right here. So this could look a little bit different as I get exploring in there. Then if you're looking up here on top, this is everything that's being put in there. So as you put work through, it's going to stream. Everything's going to stream in this little scroll, kind of like a Facebook, as things get put on there. If you go over here to classwork, it will give you this information. So this will tell you things to do, things that are you can see. Like I said, you can go 2 or 3 different places and find all the same stuff. They're just in different places to find it, however you feel you want to do this. So what I will tell you, if I was doing summer school, oops, I went too far down, I would be looking right here at this box. That's going to give you just what's due like the next day. And if you view it, you can that would just be your guide to see what's going on. Now, another really awesome feature that I've seen, I went to a couple different places, but it's all right here. So here is your Meet link. This will be where you can do your video meetings like we were doing Zoom before, but this will just be, you click on that, you'll have an assigned time when you need to meet up with me as we do our work, and you'll just click on that during your assigned time. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to be trying it here soon. I do want to bring you back up here to the waffle. And if you get in here, you'll also see something similar. So this is just a Meet app, but if you click right here, this is where we'll be able to meet. So all the same things kind of going on in here. So my suggestion is go exploring. Make sure you can log in. As you get your packet, you have any questions, make sure you text, call, take care of some of those things. We will only use Dojo for the very bare minimum because we are able to do a lot of messaging here, taking care of information back and forth, so everything just stays in one space. You don't have to look a lot of different places for it. So that being said, make sure you call if you have any questions. I am the only one doing summer school. I don't have the help of my amazing paraeducator team. They get the summer off, so bear with me. It may take a little bit of time to get to you, but the first week, just make sure you're checking in with me, email, Dojo. You could still use our Seesaw, which we'll be using, and they have a messenger in there to get a hold of me so we can get out any of these kinks before we get on to a really awesome creative summer school project that I have, and then just keep us working on some of those foundational skills over the summer. So I appreciate you. Go exploring in this amazing Google Classroom. I really found it to be fun, interactive, and just a really good organized space to be. Thanks for watching. See you next time.